Hi guys, Christine here. Welcome to Step Out Dream Big. I am so excited you are tuned in today. We are a community of dreamers and doers, and we believe in building each other up, sharing feel good contents as well as practical tips and ways in which we could grow together as a community to do and to fulfill the plans and purposes upon our lives to be people of influence in our communities. So, in these series of videos, I'll be touching on a number of different topics on how to identify your life's purpose, how to step out to fulfill your life's purpose. What are some practical ways in which you could embrace the things and your gifts, your talents, your values that are in your life. And also, I'll be sharing a few of my life experiences and sharing with you as to what are some of the lessons I learned. I'll also be bringing people into share their experiences on how they were able to step out of their comfort zone and also to fulfill their life's purpose. So, a lot of good stuff happening. I hope you stay tuned. Now, as a few of you may know, I have had the wonderful opportunity of studying and living and working abroad. I have lived, worked, and studied in India, Australia, the United States, and Canada. And a lot of my friends and acquaintances have asked me, Christine, what do you suggest? Do you suggest going abroad to study or to work? So today I'm going to try to answer the question and again give you my perspective. This is not the answer. This is Christine's answer. So it's again what you take out of it and how this applies to your life. So first, let me start with studying abroad. One of the best decisions I have made in my life, and I should thank my parents for supporting me with this, is to go abroad to study. Because this experience taught me so much more about myself. It helped me grow to be the person I am today, and it also gave me a global perspective. And for this, I am so eternally grateful because I think that when you are pushed out of your comfort zone, you grow into a person that is really different from who you are in your comfort zone. So when you study abroad, especially when you just go out as a student, as someone in your 20s, 30s, I don't know what you call a young age, but it really helps you and challenges you to do things you thought you were not capable of doing. So, when you study abroad, understand that it is a challenge, but it is a good challenge for you to take on. So, it's good to be aware of that. Now, when you study abroad, understand that the university you study in makes a lot of difference. So, when you're in a good university, you have a good structured program. This also means that you have something to fall back on. So, you have some structure to your day to day routine. So, when you go outside and you don't know what to do, like your university has a structure for you, university has classes that you have to attend, whether in person or virtually. You have a group of students with you. Your cohort is there with you to study with you, to help you, and to support you. So that gives you a good structure, and I think that's good when you are totally put out of what you know is normal. To have that structure is amazing. Secondly, I think when you are abroad as a student, you are given that extra flex space to not be under the pressure of finding a job or doing things a certain in a certain time space because your time is already consumed with your studies, like it's already fixed. So I think that is good where you have that space to grow within a fixed structure. So that's amazing. And also, the third thing is you get a community of people who you could do life with, who you could share ideas with in your cohort, which I think is a big blessing as well. So, studying abroad is good because it gives you the structure. It helps you with giving you that space to grow, to understand the structure of way things are done abroad, and it also helps you have the community. And the fourth point, which is a buffer, is it helps you understand the way things are done in a foreign country, which you are not aware of, and gains and helps you gain those niche skills, and those qualities which the locals already have, which you are expected to have as you step out to work. So you gain and you're trained in those skills, which is really, really crucial when you are at your workplace. Now, coming to working abroad, one of the things I would recommend you to consider before taking that step is, do you have the right visa? For me, I came to Canada as a permanent resident, so finding a job was not very easy in Canada. Again, if you guys want, I could share the video of how I found my first job, which I really love here in Canada. So that's another video. But having the right visa helps you get a job, helps you better get a job. So with different visas, right? So there are permanent residencies, there are student work permits, there are work permits, there are spouse visas. I'm not a immigration lawyer, so I don't know which are the different types of visas, but a few of them that I mentioned help you work when you live abroad. Now, remember, if you are a person with a niche skill, it's easier to get a job. But if you're a person with a common skill that everyone has, and you go to a job interview, one of the first few questions that would come up is, are you legally eligible to work here? And if your answer is yes, with no issues, the employer does not have to sponsor your visa, then you have a better chance of getting a job. However, if you have if you require sponsorship, then the employer would rather get someone who is a local who does not need sponsorship, than get an international worker or student. So that's something that you should consider. So when you're going abroad, make sure you have your visas in place, so that you're able to get that job. Otherwise, it's really strenuous, and I would not recommend depending highly on your employer to get you that visa. Well, if that is the way it's done in a particular country, make sure it's kind of sorted out before you go, or make sure you know the process on how to get that visa when you reach there, and to get that extended job visa. The second thing is understanding the ways of business in that country is something that you need to know when you work abroad. If you decide to go to, say, the United States, the work culture in the United States may be very different from what you are used to. So I would recommend start understanding what their work culture looks like. Now, if you really want to go to the United States to work, do your research and understand, well, would I fit into this work culture? Would this be something that I would enjoy and grow into? If yes, fantastic. If no, you rather know it before going there, right? So again, remember, life is short. You want to do what you are called to do in your fullest potential. Don't just survive, thrive. So look for where you could thrive. The third is, when you're going to a new country to work, remember your network is really, really, really important. For me, in my experience, in all the Western countries I've been in, I have a baseline rule. Your network is your net worth. And that is something I have learned, because the more people you know, the more you are able to build your community, and the more people know you, the more they know of you, the more they can recommend you. And that has been a big uh, plus point in getting a job wherever I have been overseas. And again, I will share another video later on how to build your network in a foreign country. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember, both studying and working abroad are great challenges for you to take, but know that both have their plus and their, I don't want to say negative, maybe pros and cons is a more positive way of saying it. Both have their pros and cons, but it's all about what would you prefer more, and what is the kind of experience you are looking for. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything you'd like to discuss about, leave a comment below and I will promise I will get to it. Maybe make another video on one of your questions. So enjoy the rest of your day. Make sure you share this with somebody who is looking for answers in this regard. And I will talk to you soon in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.